Who doesn't like tortilla chips with guacamole? Certainly I do, but the problem I have is the tortilla chips is usually fried. So what I've done today is I've given a healthy twist to it by baking the tortilla chips and serving it with guacamole. Avocado, as you all know, is really good for your health, and if you really want to know more about why avocado is good for you, watch the video right to the end for my pro tip. So let's get started. Before I start, can I remind you to subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Instagram at Feed Your Body, Mind and Soul channel for more interesting health and wellness tips. Let's get started.
Let's start by making our tortilla chips. I have store-bought pre-cooked corn tortillas which are readily available in supermarkets. Try and buy corn tortillas rather than plain flour tortillas because corn is whole grain. You can also use chapatis if you don't have tortillas. Start by cutting them into halves, then stack them on top of each other, cut into quarters, and then cut into 1/8. Then you get this triangle shapes, which is the typical tortilla shapes you must be familiar with. Now they don't have to be triangles, you can cut them into any shape using cookie cutters. Put them to the side and then take a small bowl and add a tablespoon of oil. Squeeze in juice from half a lemon and mix well to emulsify. You can add a little bit more oil if you want to. Start by arranging the tortilla triangles on a baking tray. By the way, my oven is preheating at 180 degrees centigrade, which is 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm using a Pyrex glass tray. I don't have to put a foil on it. Again, an environment-friendly tip for you. I quite like to play a game of how many chips I can get onto a tray. Anyway, once this is done, brush them lightly with the oil lemon juice mixture. This will help to keep them moist and also help them to crispen at the same time. Just turn the chips around and repeat them on the other side. Lightly sprinkle some salt. And just to give a hint of heat, you can add some paprika. Just dust it on top of the chips. This step is totally optional. So now place the baking tray to a preheated oven at 180 degrees centigrade for about 10 minutes. I've just removed the tray from the oven. I had to turn the chips and bake for another 5 minutes. In total, it took 15 minutes. Just stand them for a couple of minutes to let them crispen up before serving. I love to make my guacamole very peacefully and slowly while the tortilla chips are baking. So I start by peeling one small onion and chop half of it finely. I also have one green jalapeno chili which I first de-seed using a little spoon. This is my little trick to remove the white pith and seeds. Then chop it finely. I also have a red chili. This will pop in some color and some heat as well, and this is optional. Again, remove the pith and seeds using a spoon. Finally, chop half a tomato too. It's better to use a tomato that's not too ripe. If you want, you can remove the seeds. Now comes the fun part. Slice the avocado into 2 halves using a knife. Then tap the knife onto the stone and twist it to remove it. Keep it aside. Scoop out the flesh of the avocado using a spoon. But remember to keep the shell because you can use the shell for making chocolate shells. I'm using this Mexican style pestle and mortar. You can also use a fork to mash the avocado. Squeeze in the juice of half a lemon immediately to stop the avocado from browning. Add in the chopped onion, tomatoes, green jalapeno, little bit of red chili, and then give a good mix. Oh god, this is really yum. Add in 1/4 teaspoon of cumin powder, season with a little bit of black pepper, and also season with a little bit of salt. That's it. Mix everything and then scoop out into a dipping bowl and lick the spoon. Oops, I forgot to add the coriander leaves, so chop them finely with scissors and add them and give them a good mix. Our guacamole is now ready to enjoy. I guess it doesn't get any healthier than this. Enjoy a beautiful yummy guacamole with our baked tortilla chips.
So I really hope you enjoy making this recipe. In our pro tip today, we'll talk about the fat in avocados. Whenever you talk about good fats, you always talk about avocados because they're rich in monounsaturated fatty acids. Monounsaturated fatty acids are also found in nuts and certain oils like olive oil, canola oil, peanut oil, sesame oil, etc. When you use monounsaturated fatty acids instead of using saturated fats like butter or trans fats like margarine or dalda, then you're likely to lower your LDL cholesterol or the bad cholesterol, and thereby you're removing one risk factor for heart disease. It also reduces your overall risk of dying. So avocado is also rich in fiber, folate, potassium and number of other nutrients and phytochemicals. So it's a great addition to your diet. If you're going to use it in your diet, one portion would be about half a fruit, and it also counts towards your 5 a day. That's it from me today. This is Vishwa signing off of Feed Your Body, Mind and Soul. Stay happy, stay healthy. Bye.